Hi Gemini, how are you guys? Let's do your reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's general. I just want to tell you guys, in case I forget, I did my first live, actually my first few lives. So you guys check those out. I'll link the, I did an all signs, and then, but I forgot Pisces. So there's a Pisces live, but you can't find them on, apparently they changed it to where the lives don't show up on, you know, the channel page. So you have to actually click on the live tab, which is really frustrating because why not? I mean, for some channels that might work, but for tarot, you want all your readings to, or all your videos to show up on one page anyway. So, but y'all check that out because I'm gonna, you know, trying to decide. I didn't know they were gonna change it, but and it's not flawless. I mean, it's, you know, but it's my first one, so they'll get better. But you know, anyway. So, how are you guys? This is just pre-shuffle. Let me show you what we got so far. We've got red flags, and this was past. I asked for, you know, what's been going on in the past. So this all looks like past. It looks like you've been through something really tough. I listen to my instincts when things seem off, so we've got red flags. I think that is also going to be a like note to self. Pay attention to the red flags next time, but not only pay attention, but trust them. Okay, because apparently I feel like if you look back to whatever you just got out of or whatever's been difficult, I feel like if you saw red flags, if you look back and if you just, you know, kind of you know, follow your gut feeling when it comes to things don't feel right. And it says this rejection is for my protection. This person is unavailable to you for a reason. We've got revenge. Interesting. I've never pulled this card, but I always say this. Best revenge is mad success. And this card says living my best life helps me to deal with any injustices. I just want to tell you guys, I don't feel upset or sad with these cards, which typically often when I get dark cards like this, I do. So that is very indicative of you've got something good coming or happening. Okay, so this is all just looks like past, and we're going to lay out a spread. It says, I remain open-minded as I mature on my journey. Who I was yesterday may not be who I am tomorrow. Okay, so this is very much about something you went through was purposeful. There's a big lesson in it, and I feel like a beauty. I feel like beauty, like somebody that even when they're crying, it's like there's a beauty in it. There's a strength, you know, there's a beautiful strength in it and a beautiful way of carrying yourself with it, just accepting it and carrying yourself. So anyway, we got painful ending here. There's that death card, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So this is destiny. This is a very, very good. And then you have justice, karma. Could be karma with someone, about someone. Your justice, your revenge is, I believe, is going to be whatever this great success that's coming to you. But we're going to expand on that and lay out a spread. So how are you? Oh, wow. Look where I just cut the deck. 2 of Cups. So, yeah, I feel like you have something beautiful and wonderful coming if it's not already in the works. So, we've got King of Pentacles. That's stability. Let me just get this camera going right. There you go. Okay, so we have King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is somebody who's even keeled and stable. Very resourceful. You know, able to hold their emotional. I mean, this is looking like it could be financial. You guys may have some really big things going on in your finances, or about to. Okay, 3 of Cups. So that could be a celebration. Friendships, celebration. So far, so good. Queen of Fire, passion, recent past. Looks like somebody kind of went down in flames, maybe. Looks like anger. Anger. So in the recent past, it kind of matches what we had here. In fact, look at that. Look how well that matches. Interesting. 2 different decks. Lots of color. Lots of fire. Maybe whatever you went through made you angry. You know, all those emotions, we've been in this kind of weird thing the past few years, law of attraction, only think of good things, blah, blah, blah. But I actually, and with all my science research, I don't think I agree with that anymore. We need to feel those parts of us that are angry and wounded and hurt, because those are emotions that are there for a reason, you know. So there was some anger or something that, you know, maybe blew up or needed to blow up. Okay, so Hangman, that's what's crowning. So the Hangman is looking at things through a different perspective, you know, seeing things differently. The Hangman is somebody that looks like they're in their PJs. The Hangman is somebody that he's not, look at that, tied to, look at it's kind of grown into the tree. This is grounded. Oh, by the way, I hugged a tree finally, and I got my new guy. Okay, y'all may not know this. I think I talked about it in the All Signs video, or maybe the Pisces. But so I had a first date, and then I just had a second date. But anyway, we hugged a tree. Apparently, if there's a lot of like older bark, you're not going to get the same amount of energy from it. We hugged it together at night in front of my house. But I would love to hear your hugging tree stories, because I've never done that. You know, I always thought it was just a phrase, but apparently you get a lot of energy. You can, like, grounding, and it connects you to the, not just the earth, but everything on the earth. It's supposed to be very powerful, but we need to find a tree that doesn't have so much bark, because we didn't feel, I hugged one on my walk too, and I did feel something on that one, but it was like, almost like I wanted to take a nap. I like even leaned my head down and onto it, and I felt very peaceful. So that might be something. Anyway, you guys share your tree hugging stories with me. But this is Hangman holding back, looking at things through a different perspective. The Hangman is somebody, he's not stuck. He's doing it intentionally. It's meditative. Okay? Clearing your mind. All right. Oh, Princess of Pentacles. Okay. So that's what's coming. If this is love, you know what I feel and I felt in the beginning is you've been through the frickin' ringer and with something, someone, and we can stay stuck in that place and not do stuff. And so what's stuck mean? Stuck means we're not doing anything. So if you're thinking about stuff that you don't want to think about, it's probably because you're thinking about stuff instead of doing stuff. So the more stuff you actually do, the less time you have to think. Okay? And once you start doing more, you start getting a fire lit in you to do more and more and more, and then more things come. Like, I could have put off this first date for, in fact, I have put him off for 3. He keeps saying, I've been trying to date you for 3 years. So shame on me for putting this off for 3 years and feeling like I'm just not ready. I just want to look better. I want to feel better. And, you know, a friend of mine said, no, backwards. And I know I tell you guys this all the time. It's backwards. When you have somebody in your life that's supportive and feeding you, then you feel better, look better. You don't sometimes start feeling better, looking better, doing better by putting it off thinking you're going to do it on your own. It was the other way around. And after one date, and I did put effort into it, I made sure I was relaxed that day, I got ready, I looked good, you know. But after that one date, now I seriously, you guys, I feel so different. I just walk different, talk different. I look better. I look better even when I don't look better. You know what I mean? My skin looks better. I'm just more oxygenated. It's just staying in negative situations is somehow become something that a lot of us have started doing, and we got to stop. We got to stop. So this reminds me of what's going on with me. So then somebody stable comes in, treats you like a princess, and then you actually sorry guys, it's not gender specific, and then you actually start becoming that princess. You feel different. I feel valuable. I feel prettier. Maybe I don't look prettier. I probably do, because I'm carrying myself different, you know? So that's kind of what I feel is going on with you guys. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. See that fire in the background? Oh my God. This is like, Look how separated we are. But the Three of Pentacles is collaboration, cooperation. It's progress. It's working together. But look, something in the far distance is burning your past. Let that, you know what, burn. Let it burn. It's just you're not part of it anymore, whatever that was. You're not giving. Here's Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Painful ending. Look how gorgeous these cards are. Ten of Swords, painful ending. Six of Pentacles, you gave and gave, Gemini. You gave and gave and gave. Did you spy? I think you spied. You stalked? Did you stalk? Stalking is a really, really innocent thing in the beginning, but it gets addictive. Ace of Cups. I'll tell you how I know this gets addictive in a negative way, because they've done studies, and people who stalk, it ends up becoming more about the actual practice and habit of stalking than actually, even if that person moves or there's not as much interest in that person anymore, they found that some people will still go back to that old place just because it became addictive. It's so weird. So be careful. Yeah, you know why? Somebody's stalking you if you're not them. Because it started out you trying to figure out what didn't make sense. Were they lying? Yeah. Okay. So it might, this is for some of you, it might have started out with like that. It was like, there's these Three of Swords and the Two of Swords. How do I get back from this sadness to this, oh wait, Five of Swords. It's conflict. But look at that. Interesting. This is not even part of our reading. It's just the bottom of the deck. Five of Swords. It's just that's a loaded card. I hope it comes back out. So in the proper place. Okay, so Ace of Cups, this is, you know, like wanting to give love. That's where the spying came from. The spying, I think the stalking came from, if you're not the one doing it, them doing it to you, that it was coming from trying to understand what went wrong. But we got a painful ending here, and then I feel like there was something maybe where you continued to give. Yep. We've got Temperance. This is patience, balance. That's good. Learning, self-control. You know, when you say, I can't stop thinking about him, yeah, initially, if you try to make yourself stop thinking about someone, it's not as easy as we think if we're sitting there, because our mind will initially, it's like, don't look at that red car. Of course, you're going to look for the red car, right? But if you have a trick or a process to replace it, then you can stop thinking about them. So if you're trying to figure out what to eat and you're looking in the refrigerator, you're not thinking about them. Okay? If you're doing a word cross puzzle or whatever, you're not thinking about them. Yeah, you might have intermittent moments, but then you can go back. I'm just trying to prove to you that you actually can control your thoughts, but you have to redirect them to something else. Okay. Two of Swords. Wow. Outside other factors, Two of Swords. So this could, I'm not a big fan of blocking or ghosting, but this could be saying that could be helpful if you have been blocked or you block them, because it helps, you know. Don't try to find a way around it. It just, find a way around it in the sense of something else. Put your energy into something else. I think you've got something major coming out. I don't know why I keep talking about the past thing. Okay, so Four of Cups. This could be, okay, so Tarot's advice is Four of Cups, which is often, it's boredom or lack of interest or missed opportunity. So I think this is all just screaming, just stay with it. Stay with it. You gotta, this looks like a return from the past. Very loving. It could be. The outcome is Six of Cups. It's often a return, but it's always thoughts of the past, reminiscing, giving gifts. Often it's a return. We got Justice again. And the Moon. You can't even see this happening. Six of Torches. So, wow. And there's the, okay, we already saw that one. Okay, wow, you guys, this is beautiful. You got justice. So karmic justice is what I think is happening. You got Six of Torches that's being recognized. Six of Wands. It's being recognized. Something you do not see coming. Somebody that probably has been gone a while. We'll have to clarify that. But this is what's so striking here. You are really seeing things different. You're able to see things in the past for what they are, not trying to twist them or make up stories in your head of what they were or could have been. You're stable. You got some sort of companionship coming together with this Three of Cups, and you got, I think somebody's coming in and they're going to trade. There's some person's going to be very stable, possibly very nurturing, loving, but somebody's going to, I think, lift you up. But I want to know more about this. What's the Temperance card for? Why do we have the Temperance card? The Lovers. It's a decision to hold back. So kind of like what I was saying. The Lovers is a decision. This is probably going to be somebody that you would never even think to go back to that other person with. Because this other person is somebody that you would much rather be with. Lots of revenge energy here. This reading is so, like, oh my gosh, so congruent. Because remember in the very beginning, we had revenge. And we had that it was a blessing in disguise. This person wasn't available because it's somebody new, somebody different that's coming in. And your greatest revenge, we talked about that, is going to be mad success. And then everything is showing the mad success. The Lovers is a decision often between two people. It's clarifying the Temperance card, which is patience, balance, hang in there. This person is not if any of you are stuck in that, there might not be anyone else. If I let go of this person, that is so wrong. It is so wrong. There's thousands of people you could probably be happy with. Okay? But you can't find them when you're sad and stuck. And I don't know why, but that seems to be what a lot of us have been doing for the past few years. Kind of got out of whack from the, world seemed to have gone crazy a little bit. But anyway, so we got, what's the Two of Swords? Tell me about the Two of Swords. Nine of Swords. So this is avoidance. The Seven of Swords is deception or deceit. And the Nine. So this is like kidding yourself that it's not, or the Nine of Torches is not, it's not over. Oh, but that looks like that might be deceptive. Maybe it's not over. Probably isn't if you don't want it to be, but it probably should be. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. I'm going to put that back because I didn't ask a question. So, tell me about, I want to know a little bit more about this Queen of Wands in the past, that fire. So it was, maybe some clear communication needed to happen. Some harsh things were said. Maybe that's what it took to get things, like to sink in. I don't know. Tell me more about this Six of... Wait, where are our clarifiers? Okay, Two of Swords. Something to do with this Two of Swords being blocked, but still, even though somebody was blocked or this whole thing was blocked, I think there was like just a resistance to accepting it or letting it be over. This was this all happened for a reason, Gemini. You got something amazing coming. Tell me what's coming. What's coming? Four of... Oh my gosh. Four of Wands. Let's see what's at the bottom. Ace of Pentacles. This is 1111, Twin Flame. Your greatest love is coming. This looks like your greatest love yet is coming. I mean, I'm not even that feels so strong. Like your greatest love is coming. This is 1111. Soulmate, twin flame, foundation. Again, foundation, Ace of Pentacles. You've got some new, beautiful, strong offer coming. Let's get an oracle. Let's see what's happened. I want to just see if there's something you can learn. Oh my gosh. I have chills. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have chills. Did y'all see it flip out? Hopefully the camera's far back enough. This flipped out. This is what you have coming, and I was also asking for a lesson. I was asking for a lesson and what's coming. Here's both. Your soulmate loves and accepts you and respects you unconditionally. This is what, it's not that there's somebody that's true and blue is not going to be okay with your bad behavior. They will call you out on it, but they're on your side. So here's your lesson and what's coming, soulmate. Freaking beautiful. You got 1111. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. And you have Justice. So your great revenge is going to be success. You guys, let's talk in the comments. So far these cards haven't done so well, but I've been wanting you guys to talk. Been wanting to talk in the comments about this blah blah blah, whatever question comes out. So we'll try it. So far, the other signs haven't really played well. Okay, we don't want to do one about sex. I don't know if I'm allowed. Let's do past and future. Okay, let's not ask that. That's, where do you see us in 5 years? Okay, this is a good question, like you could ask someone else, but maybe not somebody you just meet. What are you looking forward to most in the next year? So let's talk about this in the comments. Okay, what are you looking for most in the next year? What are you looking forward to most in the next year? I'm looking forward to not being stuck in trying to fix situations with bad people. Bye, Gemini. I love you guys so much. Let's talk in the comments. See you soon.